Hey guys, it's me again. Just wanting to do another video for you because yesterday I was listening to a podcast from Elevation Church, and their pastor, Stephen Furtick, I think it is. Um, in his sermon, he was talking about breaking through limitations and like the very things that are there to protect we can also use as an excuse to not rise to the occasion. So in part of his sermon, he was talking about how he was telling his son not to be loyal to any limitations that his son saw in him. So that just blew my mind away because immediately I knew that I was being more loyal to the limitations that I had seen in my parents, in my upbringing, and in myself than I am to the promises of God and what God wants to do in my life. And it's not like amazing things haven't happened in my life. Like honestly, guys, like my life is full of miracles. I'm a miracle. And I'll get into that into another video, but and I've seen amazing things in my parents, in my career, in my parenting, so it's not like that God hasn't shown his goodness, but there was a part of me that was being more loyal to limitation of I didn't see this growing up, or we didn't have enough growing up. So I was loyal to the feeling of not having enough, even though I have more than enough now, if that makes any sense, right? And yeah, I just spending like the last 24 hours just divorcing unhappiness, divorcing bitterness, divorcing anger, divorcing limitations. And let's just see where like this goes. You know what I mean? I was also listening to another podcast this morning by Joel Osteen where he's saying like, whatever we didn't have growing up, God will make up for it in our adult life. And it's twofold, right? It's like we can make it up to ourselves, but that God is also really there, willing to just help us plug those holes as well. So I want to encourage you guys, like, listen, whatever you feel you didn't get as a child, you can have it as an adult, but also it's like whatever limitations there were as a child doesn't mean that those have to be your limitations. Broken relationships doesn't have to be you now as an adult. Lack of finances now doesn't have to be you as an adult. Not enjoying your job doesn't have to be you as an adult. You can look at the things that you've been through as a child and then, as an adult, really transform that for yourself because we all have that transformational power. We all have that power to make lemonades out of the sour things that have happened to us in our life. And I believe in you guys enough to know that you are more than capable of doing that because you guys have already done it. Like think of situations that were just unfair or, that happened to you on whatever level it happened to you and that you turned it around for your benefit. And if you were able to do it once, you're able to constantly do it all throughout your lifetime. And you're going to kind of constantly have to do that in your lifetime over and over again. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, I wanted to share with you guys, like, like even my commute to work, right? I listen to podcasts. I use that time, to center myself, to learn things. I listen to my top three right now is Elevation Church, Joel Osteen, and The Read, because I need to laugh too sometimes. Those guys are actually pretty cool. So in the comments, let me know what podcasts you guys are listening to right now. And if you're not listening to any podcast, please register it. Like you could be washing dishes, like you utilize times. I don't want to say dead times because they're not dead times, but like your car rides, your washing the dishes, washing clothes, utilize those times to help reprogram your mind, to help empower yourself. Okay. So yeah, let me know what you guys are listening to. What podcasts? What are your top three? Maybe you'll show me some podcasts too that I wasn't aware of that's out there. Okay. I love you guys. I believe in you. Let's go get this. Okay. Bye.